Welcome to this very special new video where we invite you to immerse yourself in a touching parable about the friendship between an apple tree and a boy. In the narrative of this sad friendship, universal themes emerge that concern human nature, interpersonal relationships, and the meaning of friendship. Through this parable, we are invited to reflect on the fragility of human connections, the importance of loyalty, and the devastation caused by selfishness and abandonment. In the meantime, remember to subscribe to the channel and like it. In this way you will help us to always create new content for your personal and spiritual growth. The story begins with the introduction of a boy who develops a deep bond with an apple tree in the forest. This apple tree becomes a refuge for the boy, a place of joy and serenity where he can explore his imagination and enjoy the company of nature. This initial relationship is imbued with innocence and genuineness, embodying the very essence of friendship. However, time and change are inevitable. As the years pass, the boy grows and his priorities transform. He begins to visit the apple tree less frequently, attracted by new experiences and human relationships. This change is normal in a person's evolution, but it also marks the beginning of a growing distance between the boy and the apple tree. The apple tree, once bright and vibrant, begins to sense loneliness and abandonment as the boy moves further and further away. However, he remains faithful to his human friend, welcoming him every time with joy and generosity when he decides to visit. The apple tree represents a symbol of constancy and dedication, a constant refuge in the boy's changing world. But the boy's requests become more and more insistent and selfish. When the boy expresses a desire for money to make his dreams come true, the apple tree offers its apples as a solution. In a gesture of disarming generosity, the apple tree suggests the boy sell the apples to get the money he needs. This act of altruism highlights the pure and selfless nature of the apple tree, which is willing to sacrifice itself for the good of its friend. However, the boy's response reveals his true selfish nature. After getting what he wants, the boy abandons the apple tree without a second thought. This betrayal is a devastating blow for the apple tree, which is forced to confront the harsh reality of abandonment and disappointment. Despite the suffering, the apple tree continues to offer its help to the boy when he expresses the desire to build a house. Once again, the apple tree proves to be a devoted friend, offering itself as a resource for the boy's good. However, the boy takes advantage of the apple tree's generosity without ever turning back to thank or share his joy with his old friend. The boy's return as an adult brings no joy or gratitude, but only a selfish request for a boat to sail away from it all. This final moment marks the definitive end of the friendship between the boy and the apple tree, and the apple tree is forced to confront the stark reality of his loneliness and abandonment. The final fate of the apple tree is a moving image of its decay and loneliness. Reduced to a lifeless stump, the apple tree is witness to human betrayal and ingratitude. However, even in this desperate condition, the apple tree continues to be an integral part of the surrounding ecosystem, symbolizing the resilience and hope that persists despite destruction. The story ends with the introduction of a new boy who approaches the young apple tree, asking to be friends. However, the apple tree, hurt by past experiences, remains silent, unable to believe in human friendship again. This epilogue offers a note of hope, suggesting that despite the disappointments of the past, there is always the possibility of renewing and cultivating new relationships. In conclusion, the parable of the sad friendship between an apple tree and a boy invites us to reflect on human nature, interpersonal relationships, and the meaning of friendship. Through the touching story of an abandoned apple tree, we are confronted with the reality of betrayal, selfishness, and loneliness. However, in its decline, the apple tree continues to be a symbol of hope and resilience, offering a valuable lesson on the importance of loyalty, gratitude, and trust in human relationships. Thank you for sharing this journey with us. Remember to activate YouTube channel notifications to stay updated on upcoming videos for personal and spiritual growth.